Imagine this, a private island paradise, crystal clear turquoise waters, supermodels lounging on yachts, and your favorite artists performing under a starry Bahamian sky. You've paid thousands, perhaps even hundreds of thousands, for an unparalleled luxury music festival experience. But instead of gourmet meals and lavish villas, you arrive to a desolate, unfinished wasteland. Emergency tents, some with wet mattresses. Basic necessities like water are scarce. And for dinner, a single sad cheese sandwich in a styrofoam container. This wasn't just a failed party. It was a multi-million-dollar fraud orchestrated by a charismatic young entrepreneur. A deception so audacious, it sent thousands spiraling into panic and left a trail of ruined lives. How did a dream sold by the world's biggest influencers turn into a dangerous nightmare that ended with its mastermind in federal prison? The story of Fyre Festival is a chilling testament to the power of illusion and the devastating cost of a luxury life. Our story begins in 2016 with Billy McFarland, a young, ambitious entrepreneur. Billy had a vision, or at least a captivating sales pitch. He wanted to promote his new Fyre talent booking app. And what better way than to launch an exclusive music festival? He partnered with hip-hop icon Ja Rule, and together they promised an experience unlike any other, Fyre Festival. This wasn't just a concert, it was a curated adventure, a status symbol set on a secluded Bahamian island. Tickets ranged from a seemingly modest $500 all the way up to an astronomical $12,000, with ultra-luxury packages soaring to $250,000. For that price, attendees expected opulence, exclusivity, and a taste of the high life. But what they received instead would redefine the very meaning of disaster. The question wasn't if the dream would collapse, but when and how many would be caught in its wake. The engine of Fyre Festival's meteoric rise wasn't traditional advertising. It was the intoxicating allure of social media. In December 2016, a viral Instagram campaign exploded across the internet. Hundreds of the world's most famous supermodels and influencers, including Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid, simultaneously posted a mysterious, plain orange square with the Fyre logo, hinting at something extraordinary. Kendall Jenner alone was reportedly paid a staggering $250,000 for a single Instagram post promoting the festival. These glamorous faces, frolicking on pristine beaches in the promotional videos, painted a picture of an unattainable paradise. The message was clear. If you wanted to be where the beautiful people were, you needed to be at Fyre. This brilliant, yet utterly deceptive marketing blitz generated immense hype and unprecedented demand. Thousands, eager to be part of this exclusive elite, flocked to buy tickets, pouring millions. The illusion was complete, utterly flawless on screen. But behind the perfectly filtered posts and celebrity endorsements, a dark reality was brewing, one that promised to shatter the dream for everyone involved. At its core, the Fyre Festival was a classic Ponzi-like scheme, meticulously constructed on an illusion of luxury and exclusivity. Billy McFarland's strategy was simple, yet devastatingly effective. Sell the dream first and worry about the reality later, or, as it turned out, never. He created an irresistible fantasy through lavish marketing, spending millions on influencers and promotional videos, rather than on the actual festival infrastructure. To fund this extravagant vision, McFarland presented fake financial statements to investors, fabricating claims that Fyre Media was highly profitable. He manipulated documents, painting a picture of a thriving business while in truth, its financial state was dire. Over 80 investors were ultimately defrauded of more than $24 million, believing they were investing in a groundbreaking tech company. Funds from ticket sales and these unsuspecting investors were systematically misdirected, funneled into more marketing, McFarland's personal lifestyle, and a desperate attempt to keep the lie afloat. Instead of building the promised luxury accommodations, stages, or even basic sanitation, The product, a truly luxurious festival, was never logistically feasible. It was a house of cards, destined to collapse the moment anyone looked behind the curtain. The real question wasn't if it would fall, but how many innocent people would be crushed beneath its ruins. The cracks in McFarland's gilded facade began to show long before the first attendee stepped foot on the island. The initial plan involved Norman's Cay, an island infamous for its past ties to Pablo Escobar, but organizers were promptly kicked off for using his name in their marketing, forcing a last-minute, desperate switch to Great Exuma in February 2017, just 2 months before the festival. This was a critical warning sign. Experts say an event of this scale requires at least a year of meticulous planning. Then, in March 2017, the gourmet catering company, promised to deliver 5-star dining, pulled out due to non-payment. The entire operation was a chaotic scramble, with McFarland making increasingly desperate, unethical demands. Perhaps the most shocking glimpse into the festival's spiraling panic came from event producer Andy King, who recounted being asked by McFarland to perform oral sex on a Bahamian customs official to release a shipment of bottled water. This wasn't just a sign of disorganization. It was a stark revelation of the depths of desperation and the moral bankruptcy at the heart of the operation. The warning signs were screaming, but the allure of the Fyre fantasy was too strong, too intoxicating for many to heed. And when the first attendees arrived, the whole world would watch this elaborate deception crumble into dust. The moment of truth arrived on April 27, 2017. Attendees, many of whom had paid thousands, began arriving in the Bahamas, filled with anticipation. What they found wasn't a private island paradise, but a chaotic, unfinished disaster zone. Instead of luxury villas, there were rows of FEMA tents, emergency relief tents left over from Hurricane Matthew, some with wet mattresses and no air conditioning. Basic necessities were severely lacking. There was no proper sanitation, limited electricity, and a shocking shortage of potable water. The promised gourmet meals were replaced by what would become the iconic symbol of the festival's failure: a single, meager cheese sandwich served on a styrofoam plate. Photos of this sad, pathetic meal went viral, instantly exposing the grand illusion. Within hours, the festival was officially postponed, then outright canceled, leaving thousands of attendees stranded, confused, and terrified in an unfamiliar, dangerous environment. Panic set in as people scrambled for flights off the island, their dreams of luxury shattered, replaced by the stark reality of a multi-million-dollar fraud. The world watched in disbelief as the greatest party that never happened became one of the biggest scandals of the decade. The fallout from Fyre Festival was immediate and devastating, far beyond a few disappointed partygoers. Thousands of young, affluent attendees lost not just their ticket money, estimated at individual claims of around $7,220, but also significant expenses on travel, flights, and what they thought would be on-site spending. They endured dangerous, panic conditions without adequate food, water, or shelter. But the human cost extended far beyond the ticket holders. Then there were the local Bahamian workers and businesses, the forgotten victims. Marianne Roll, the owner of Exuma Point Bar and Grill, became a poignant symbol of this collateral damage. She and her team worked tirelessly, preparing thousands of meals. But when Fyre Festival failed to pay her, she used a staggering $50,000 of her personal life saving to ensure her staff were compensated. Her emotional account in the Netflix documentary resonated globally, sparking a GoFundMe campaign that raised over $200,000, offering some much-needed relief. While rapper Ja Rule was eventually dismissed from class action lawsuits, Billy McFarland faced justice. In March 2018, he pleaded guilty to 2 counts of wire fraud. By October, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison and ordered to forfeit $26 million. But in a truly astonishing turn, while out on bail for the Fyre Festival fraud, McFarland launched yet another scam: fake tickets to exclusive events like the Met Gala, proving his insatiable appetite for deception. The Fyre Festival is more than just a cautionary tale about a failed event. It's a stark reflection on the deceptive power of social media, the allure of exclusivity, and the dangerous ease with which an illusion can be manufactured and sold. It exposed how quickly a dream can turn into a nightmare when ambition is untethered from ethics, and how ordinary people, from eager attendees. Billy McFarland was released from prison early in March 2022, having served his time. Yet in April 2023, with an audacity that defies belief, he announced Fyre Festival Ayah. The question remains, in an age where curated realities dominate our screens, and the line between aspiration and deception grows ever thinner, are we as a society truly immune to the next luxury lie? Or are we destined to fall for the promise of paradise again